Bib il-wara nofsinhar tajjeb Talking Sliema llum il-ħamis b'mod eċċezzjonali il-bira konna qegħdin nilagħbu u miegħi għandi il-bniedem tal-mument il-bniedem illi f'daw it-tlet logħbiet skorja 3 goals u miegħu se nkunu qegħdin nitkellmu fuq dak illi qiegħed jiġri u l-emozzjoni tiegħu. Nista' nassigurakom illi anke qabel il-programm Vito Plut kien b'daħqa minn widna l-oħra. Ovvjament miegħu se nkunu qegħdin nitkellmu bl-Ingliż biex nkunu qegħdin nistgħu nikkomunikaw daqsxejn waħda aħjar. Good afternoon, Vito. First and foremost, welcome to the club and welcome to the program. I was telling the supporters right now that even before the program, you had a smile from one ear to the other, you know, I mean, a massive smile. And that explains the emotion right now, you know, after 3 games, 3 goals, and an important moment for you as well. Good evening, actually.
Good evening from my side also. I mean, we have positive last 3 games, first games of the season. Mm-hmm. So we are looking forward to what our season will be.
That is definite. Very obviously, Vito, there will be instances where I will be speaking Maltese, and then very obviously I will switch on to English, so that very obviously we can communicate better. Even though I think that your Maltese is not that bad as well, since you have been in Malta for so many years.
I know only Tlita.
Tlieta.
And Hamza.
So,
Tlita goals, no?
Tlieta goals, exactly. Now Hamza is the next 2 goals that you're going to score the next game, so that will make it 5, you know? So perfect. It's good. So, switching to Maltese. Infakkarkom, dawk minnkom illi jixtiequ jgħaddu xi kummenti lil-Vito jew kella jistaqsu xi ħaġa lil-Vito, il-bniedem tal-mument irridu ngħidu, jagħmlu dan billi jibgħatu messaġġ fil-Facebook page. Jew inkella fil-YouTube page. Nfakkarkom li anka fuq il-YouTube bħalissa il-programm huwa għaddej live, so dak minnkom illi jkunu jixtiequ jaraw hemmhekk nieħdu gost illi tibatulna messaġġ minn hemm. Nfakkarkom nhar il-ħadd li ġej fil-5 ta' wara nofsinhar kontra Marsa Xlok il-Bezzina u xekk, Iva, mela, il-Bezzina Stadium. Mela, l-sponsors, ovvjament l-sponsors huma dawk illi iżommu il-klabb LM Group, Come On Group, Cozy Rooms, Daikin, Eurosport u ovvjament Thomas Smith. Mela, dawk minnkom illi ikollhom bżonn xi servizzi li joffru dawn in-nies għal xi xlem intuhom prioritax dawn huma n-nies illi jagħtu daqqatit lill-klabb tagħkom. Mela, without any further ado, I'm not going to ask you how are you, Vito. I mean, it's very visible. It's very evident that we're all on cloud 9 right now. You know, sometimes I think we need to just calm down a little bit because it's just the beginning of the season. But how are you feeling right now? Before I do the introduction of who is Vito Plut.
I'm feeling tired a little bit because we have a game after 3 days. You know, Sunday and Wednesday. But this is everything part of the football, right? But as a team, you know, in the club, everything is positive. Like we speak, our preseason games are not like what we're supposed not to play, but like everybody expect a little bit more. But we started good, you know, against Birkirkara. We have a little bit unluck that we didn't get out at least with 1 point, but now last 2 games, especially Valletta, was a very nice win. I think also for supporters, so we enjoyed that one, you know.
Well, Vito, who is Vito Plut? Vito Plut is a 35-year-old forward, Slovenian, who has massive experience, has played in Slovenian football, he has played in German football, and he has played for a number of years, even in the Premier League, with various teams in the Premier League before seeing the light and coming to Sliema, you know. So finally, this summer, Vito joined the club. Can I ask you, how did it happen?
How did it happen? I think, wait, if I remember good, Alex called me Muscat.
Not surprised. Not surprised.
Yeah, yeah. It's true. It was a little bit at the end of the, how you say, I come like, I think 3 weeks before the season starts. But look, I was, not that I was surprised, but when I speak with Alex, I think he can told you also, we agree after 5 minutes, you know.
Of course.
We agree with for the contract and everything, and I was doing training myself, so I was not worried that I will not be fit, you know, because sometimes 3 weeks is not enough to get fit for the season, you know. But yeah, it was very fast, so we signed, and then after 2 days I was already in the training, you know.
Perfect, perfect. So you played various times against Sliema as an opponent, you know. During that time, you know, when you played against us, you know, how did you see the club? How was your impression of the club?
Everybody respected the club, you know. Even from when I come to Malta, I think around 8-9 years back. I signed that time, first time for Floriana, and everybody was, you know, Sliema, like the club with the most trophies, you know, the biggest history in Maltese football. So it comes in my mind right away, you know. And I play a lot of times against Sliema. I don't know now exactly how many times. I remember 2 years back that we play against each other, you know. I think even the less, I mean, I think Sliema supporters doesn't want to hear about that year, right? Because
it's behind us now, Vito. It's behind us.
We don't even say the word, you know. But yeah, in that time, I remember we played I think it was like second game at the like before the end of the season, and I was in that time in Santa Lucia, and Sliema win 2-1, you know. But you were relegated already, you know, so that shocked us a lot. I remember Rashid, that game, he had an unbelievable game, you know.
Yes. I remember, you know, that game very clearly because actually I was on the bench that game, so yeah. I remember it was a...
You know, so I I have Sliema, you know, everybody speak about Sliema, you know, and it's normal, you know, because it's, at the end of the day, it's a big club in Malta.
Let me see what our friends, supporters are saying, because I'm seeing a number of messages, so that I will relay them to you. Let me see. Let's start from the top. Very obviously, Forza Sliema Terence, who is our director over here, who is always with us. Pierre Monsignor of the Blues, Alan McAuliffe, well done Blues. 2 times Alan McAuliffe, well done Blues. Massimo Gallia, Forza Sliema. Kyle Gregg, well done Vito. Here we are going. We're starting with the, with the well dones. Someone who I really enjoy seeing during the program is the president. He's here, Keith Perry, and he says, "Great player and a great person. Great to have you on board." Yes, I can't agree more. Walter Archola as well, a member of the committee that works very, very, very hard. Well done, Vito. Let's keep going. Carl Saliba, can you ask Vito, let me see, how he usually prepares before every game mentally and physically? Very well. We will ask him that after we will finish reading a little bit the messages over here. You mentioned this gentleman that I'm gonna talk about just before the program with me. Matteo Picciolo, Vito, the best striker, and he sends another message. You still score even without me, he says, Matteo. we send our regards to Matteo. It's nice to see Matteo over here, so always nice to see friends. Pierre Muscat, which we know as Peanuts, Grande Vito. Neil Frendo, someone that you know very well, yesterday he hit the post, I can't imagine what Neil was saying, and what a shot. Grande Vito.
That one was perfect to put on YouTube, huh?
Yes.
That one will be perfect goal.
And the last one is Luke Spiteri. Good start, Vito. Good performance. The last message for the time being that I'm seeing for the time being. But, there was a good question from Carl Saliba, And he's asking you, how do you prepare yourself before a game, both mentally and physically?
You need to ask my wife, because I want to be calm, you know. No, but I want to stay as professional as I can, you know. Normally, let's say on the day of the match, I wake up normal, eat breakfast, just relax, do some, I don't know how to say, foam roller, right?
Yes,
stretching a little bit, especially if the game is too late. Like now we had at 8 o'clock. You need to do something, you know, or go for a walk, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you know. And let's say to be as professional as you can, you know, especially 2-3 days before the game. It's very important what you eat. Don't eat bad things. Bad things, that means like pizza, burgers, fries, these kind of things, right? So all my life I eat chicken, rice, and pasta. You know, that is my how you say, my circle.
Your diet.
Yeah, my diet. So you know, that's Joe. You know.
Well, Vito, I always ask this because usually all your friends, all the players, you know, tell me how impressed they were with the facilities at the club. What was your idea?
Yeah, that's true. You know, the facilities in Sliema, they're a little bit different than from other clubs that I were. You know, here, I don't know, committee, president, and everybody, they're helping us a lot. You know, we have a locker room with two ice baths, jacuzzi. Masseuse is coming there all the time. You know, we have a gym. You can go to the pitch before the game, before the training. You can do extra stuff all the time, you know. So this helps us a lot. And even I can see for myself, you know, that when you have these kind of things, that let's say you come to training, we all come to training like 1 hour, even 1 hour and a half before. We are there with physio, Grande Filippo, you know. We are there. We're doing a gym. You do stretching, everything, and then it helps in training, you know. So
of
for
course.
this thing, I'm very positively surprised, you know.
Let's see sponsors. NM Group. Come on, Group. Cozy Rooms. Daikin. Eurosport. Thomas Smith. Nfakkarkom ukoll f'daw il-numru tal-IBAN, il-BOVP u il-Revolut. Every little helps. Dawk minnkom li kollhom dik ix-xaħġa li jkunu jixtiequ jaqsmuha mal-klabb għal xiex le jistgħu jużaw dawk in-numru. Nfakkarkom ukoll fil-YouTube page. Il-YouTube page li qiegħda tikber anke bis-saħħa tagħkom, ovvjament nistgħu nagħmluha daqsxejn aħjar qegħdin nagħmlu minn kollox biex anke l-YouTube page inkomplu nespanduha iżjed u iżjed. Ovvjament dak minnkom li forsi jkunu jridu jaraw il-programm iżjed tard jistgħu wkoll fuq il-YouTube tal-aħda xejn waħda ħarira iżjed kwalità. Ħaniċċekkjaw daqsxejn waħda il-messaġġi ħanaraw hekk kienx hemm xi ħaġa oħra, xi messaġġ ieħor għal Vito. Le għalissa ma jidhirx li kien hemm messaġġi oħra. No more messages for the time being, Vito. So we'll continue talking a little bit, you and me, between friends. No one is watching Ta right now, so so it's between friends, you know. Listen, Vito, I mean, in the beginning of this, imagine when Alex called you, you know, and Alex would have told you after 3 games, Vito, we would have 6 points and you have scored 3 goals. What would you have told Alex?
I will take it right away, you know, in that time. And I'm very happy, you know, that this happened. But if I'm honest, I'm very happy for the team also, you know, because we are playing good football, you know, like you can see it. Okay, let's say now the last game against Mostar, especially first half, because how we were tired and everything, you know. Mm-hmm. Maybe from the outside of the, to watch for supporters, you know, maybe it was not so enjoyable to watch, you know, but this kind of games come, you know, especially when you cannot recover. So all your mind, it needs to be how you do the right sprint, that you don't use energy in this, and these kind of things. And but yeah, like you say, especially when we see the schedule, first game Birkirkara, second game Valletta, then Mosta, with 6 points we can be happy. But like even against Birkirkara, we could take it.
Most definitely.
Maybe,
most definitely.
Especially first half, we play so good football, and after we fall a little bit, but we have 2-3 chances, but this is football, then they score a goal, like, okay, it was nice goal, but, then we can take it 1 point. Now, theoretically, we could have 7 points, but with 6 points for now, look, against Valletta, also 1-0, it was tough game, with Valletta, you never know. At the end of the day, they're a good team,
It's always, with Valletta, it's always a very intense game, let's say. It's very intense.
Exactly. And also, me, I have now one Slovenian guy also come to Malta after a long time, so he's playing in attack. So we were like competing, But,
of course.
But everything in a good things,
We are glad that you won rather than your friend, the Slovenian, on the other side. We are very glad, It's not that we are complaining about it. And Vito, this is relatively a young team. I mean, there are a lot of young players. And I have the impression that you have fitted very well in this group, and that you can be very helpful even for the younger players. I can see that the younger players even come to you for advice. How are you feeling in the dressing room, which is, I think, very important for the team at the end of the day?
Look, I fit in, I think, from first minute that I come there. Everybody was welcoming me, and sometimes with, let's say, with Matteo, Piccolo, that he have also good relationship with almost all the players who were there, So then when you come, it's easier, I'm a good friend of him, and then you connect right away, some conversations and this, and after a while, you become like a family, So, I sit in the locker room next to Timmy, and Dejan, so,
He is famous, Timmy, eh? Timmy is very famous, eh?
I heard, yes. I heard. I didn't know, but then somebody told me that,
get
Vito,
him to sign for you, Timmy. Exactly, get him to sign for you, eh? He's a very, 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 very famous person in Malta, so,
Yeah, but
he's a good
very
person.
Good guy. Look,
yes,
very
amazing,
guy,
amazing.
And, but I need to say for all the guys, even there, like all the players, only positive things, and even when the things go bad a little bit, we don't complicate, just look positive and that's it,
Yeah. The team itself seems very compact, So let me ask you something. As I told you, you have been loads of years playing in the Premier. You came back, So the Premier League, you have been playing over here for a long time. The impression I'm having is that the Premier League is, the level of the football in the Premier League is improving. Particularly this season, I've seen very good football being played in the Premier. What is your impression? Is it my impression, or is it really, is there really an improvement in Maltese football when it comes to the Premier League?
I can see from, let's say, 8 years or 9 years that I was first time here, and now the quality go up a lot, Some players here, they are unbelievably good, You have some players that doesn't matter, play, I don't know, Hamrun, Valletta, Balzan, in Sliema, we have, quality is unbelievable. So players can play abroad. So when you see that the player is playing here, and you can think that, let's say I have experience from abroad, so I know that he can play outside.
Yes.
That means that something is good here, So,
I agree.
All the clubs, I think, is doing well. Even you can see example in Europe, When I was, let's say, with Birkirkara, this was like, I don't know, 6 years back. We come to third round,
Yes.
And now with Hamrun, Gzira, even Gzira this year,
yes,
you know.
Yes, very true.
They surprise a little bit, but they come to, I think, third group, something like that.
Second, if I'm not mistaken,
or
the second round.
I don't know.
Round,
I know that
round.
one team, I think Balzan, play against Slovenian team, Domžale, and they win. You know that, and that guy, Torres, the winger of them, he go to Australia.
Yes.
Unbelievable player, you know, like such a quality. So you can see that Maltese football is going up, you know.
I'm going to do a tricky question for you now. This is tricky, okay? So pay attention, because tomorrow your friends in the dressing room will start picking on you.
Yes.
You played against a lot of them, you know? But who impressed you when you came to Sliema? I mean, for example, I don't know. You played against a lot of them, probably even with other teams. But now in training, you're training with them and you say, oh, this one is even better than I thought.
Not that better than I thought, but for me, let's say Rashid is unbelievable. He's good, really good goalkeeper, you know. And I know him because he saved me a few shots, like we speak, 2 seasons back, you know. He saved me like almost impossible shots, you know, and he impressed me very good, you know. Even in training, when you do every training 100%, you know, that you don't come to training just to be there, that you can see that his head is in the right mind, you know.
Yes.
So I think Rashid was the first guy who impressed me a lot, you know.
Marsa Schlock, next Sunday, 5 o'clock. Very obviously, I remind supporters very obviously about it. What do we need to do from now till Sunday so that we are mentally, because physically, I am more than sure that Coach Paul will do his not very best. I'm more than sure. But mentally, even you on a singular level, you need to work, you know, so that you prepare yourself. What do we need to do?
First of all, we need to have a good recovery. Today we have 3 days, so main coach Paul, and head coach and fitness coach and everybody, they are preparing us for every game, I think, on a maximum level, you know, like, and they give us free today because we have a tough schedule now, and now also Sunday game. It's gonna be very, very tough game, you know, like Marsa Schlock. I watched 2-3 games of them. They're playing good football. They in attack. They have good strikers. Midfield defense is very tough, you know. So it's gonna be for us one very good experience, something like that. So I hope that, let's say now we have 4 games that we play already. So now let's say now is the last game, you know, like before the national break.
National break, yes.
So look, even if we are tired, if we are, I don't know what, you know, at the end of the day, when you step on the pitch, you are not tired anymore. You know what I want to say?
You just want to play.
You just want to play. So look, it's going to be a very good game. So I can say that a lot of supporters can come, you know, to support us.
Exactly. I was just going to tell you, so the supporters are extremely more important, more than ever, you know, especially now that we are having...
But they come to the first 3 games, they were there. It was a lot of them. Very good.
Yes.
You know?
And it is amazing, the support, you know, you can feel it. You can feel even the energy, you know, that they are doing everything that is being, you know, possibly done. They do it. Let me see if there are any other questions from our friends. Mela, Neil Friendo, we spoke about him. We don't need to talk about the guy anymore, you know, because we already spoke that, you know, he almost did a great goal, but almost. He will score next one. He will score the next one, don't worry. It's not a problem. Jason Mercia says, Grande Vito. Luke Spiteri, good start, Vito, and good performance. Renato Vella, in my opinion, you were the best player in yesterday's game versus Musta. As I said this morning with you, apparently you spoke with Renato this morning. Keep up the good work.
We saw in the pitch.
Yes. Nicky Kakija, next match is important. You can do it again, Vito. He says, we are all hoping that he can do it again. He can do it again, Nicky. Your message, your final message to the supporters before we go to you going to rest very, very well.
Yeah. No, I can say that, I hope I score and everything, but for me, on the first, this is the team,
Yeah.
I'm very happy that we have 6 points till now, and now for the last game, Marsa Shlok, we're going to give 100%, doesn't matter who's going to play or if we don't start with the same 11, or it doesn't matter, we're going to give 100%, and I hope we come out with a positive result, with the win, of course.
I am sure. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome you once again to the club. Welcome to Sliema. And second instance, I'd like to thank you for the time that you have spent with us, these 30 minutes, which were very enjoyable, and we got to know a little bit more of Vito, even outside of the playing field. Thank you, and good night to you, Vito.
Good night. Thank you.
Supporters, l-appuntament tiegħi magħkom nhar il-ħadd li ġej, ovvjament, fil-5 ta' wara nofsinhar, il-logħba kontra Marsa Xlokk irridu nitilgħu hemmhekk, anke Vito qal illi għandna bżonn is-support tagħkom, ovvjament, dak illi għamiltu magħna dal-aħħar 3 logħbiet, issa ir-raba' logħba għandna bżonn illi nagħmlu sforz ieħor. Jiena ovvjament narakom nhar il-ħadd li ġej għall-logħba kontra Marsa Xlokk u mbagħad nerġgħu nkunu hawnhekk l-erba' li ġej biex niddiskutu fuq dak li jkun qed jiġri fil-klabb u nisperaw li nkunu qegħdin niddiskutu rebħa oħra. Sa dak it-tant Rupert Peris jelmilkom, ciao.
Running 'cause I don't know where to go. Walking will just take too long and